My lungs forgot how to work. The room tilted. That was Sarah's phone, not mine. The lock screen was a picture we'd taken in Murray last winter. Her laughing, snow tangled in her hair, my arm around her waist like I still had a right to hold her. I froze on the initial A until it burned itself into my eyes. I knew 3 A's in her contacts. 2 were women. 1 was not. I set the phone down exactly as I'd found it. Like lowering a loaded gun, I wasn't sure I had the right to fire. My pulse thundered in my ears, certain it would wake her. She lay on her side, breathing slow and even, the sheet tangled around her hips the way it always did after sex. We'd made love 3 hours ago, slow, familiar, almost tender. She'd whispered she loved me while her body still trembled. I had believed her. I always believed her. Now every memory felt tainted. I slipped out of bed and padded barefoot to the kitchen. The apartment was silent, except for fridge humming its stupid, constant lullaby. I poured water I didn't drink, watching moonlight fracture across the counter. My mind raced through the last 6 months like a crime scene replaying itself. Late nights at the office since July. The new perfume, darker, heavier, expensive. Nothing like the light citrus she used to wear. The way she angled her phone when she typed, smiling at something I wasn't allowed to see. Coffee with a friend, she'd said tonight. Kissing my cheek at 7:30, lips tasting faintly of mint toothpaste, and lies. She'd come home at 1:15, hair damp from a shower she claimed was because the gym AC was broken again. I'd tease her about smelling like hotel soap. She'd laugh, swat my chest, and said, "You're paranoid." I wasn't paranoid. I was precise. Back in the bedroom. She hadn't moved. I picked up the phone again. This time, I knew the passcode, our anniversary date, and opened the chat. The contact had no last name. The conversation went back 4 months. Hundreds of messages, photos, a video thumbnail I couldn't bring myself to open. Words that used to be mine. Baby, miss you. Can't wait to feel you again. Now belong to someone else. I felt my chest split open in real time. A physical tearing behind my ribs. I wanted to scream, to curl into a ball, to pretend I'd never seen it. But instead, I stood frozen, reading until the screen blurred. Soft footsteps, bare feet on hardwood. She was behind me. "Why are you awake?" Her voice was husky with sleep, concerned. She touched my back, warm fingers resting between my shoulder blades. I flinched so hard she froze. "Couldn't sleep?" I said. My throat tasted like copper. She came around, hair tousled, wearing my old university t-shirt that barely reached her thighs. Seeing her like that, innocent, gorgeous, mine, felt like a fresh wound. She glanced at the phone in my hand. Something flickered across her face too fast to name. "That's mine," she said quietly. Not angry. Not yet. "I know." Silence stretched between us, thick and poisonous. She reached for the phone. I let her take it. She looked at the open chat, and the color drained from her cheeks so completely I thought she might faint. When she lifted her eyes, they were bright with tears and something worse, resignation. "Imran," she started. "Don't." My voice cracked like thin ice. "Don't say my name like it still means anything." She hugged herself, arms tight across her chest as if holding her ribs together. It was a mistake. It didn't mean. Months isn't a mistake, Sarah. Months is a choice. Every single day, you chose him. A tear slid down her face. She didn't wipe it away. "I was lonely," she whispered. "You were always working, always tired." He listened. He saw me. "I know that's not an excuse." "You think loneliness gives you permission?" The word tore out of me raw. "I was killing myself at the firm so we could buy this place, so we could start the family you said you wanted. And while I was drowning, you were... I couldn't finish." The images from the chat flashed behind my eyes like acid. She stepped closer. "I never stopped loving you." I laughed, a broken, bitter sound. That was the worst part. She believed it. Her phone buzzed again in her hand. Another message. We both looked. A single red heart emoji. Something inside me snapped. Not loud, not violent. Just a quiet, final fracture. I walked past her to the closet, pulled out a duffel, started throwing clothes in. She watched, tears streaming now, but didn't stop me. Where you going? Her voice was small. I don't know. Anywhere you're not. She sank onto the edge of the bed, the same bed where 20 minutes ago I thought we were safe. Please, she said, we can fix this. People survive this. I looked at her, at the woman I planned to marry next spring, whose laugh used to rearrange my entire day, and felt a grief so vast it had its own gravity. No, I said softly. Some things don't survive. They just teach you what dying feels like while you're still breathing. I walked to the door, my hand on the knob, and she spoke again, so quietly I almost missed it. It's Aisha's husband. The world stopped spinning. I turned slowly. She stared at the floor, shoulders shaking. Aisha, I repeated, my oldest friend, the one who set us up 7 years ago, the one whose husband, Asim, had shaken my hand at barbecues and told me I was the luckiest man alive. Sarah nodded once. The betrayal wasn't just hers. It was a double wound, my partner and a man I called brother, destroying 2 marriages with a single affair. I opened the door. The hallway light sliced across the threshold like a guillotine. Behind me, Sarah whispered, I'm sorry, but the words scattered too late, too small. I stepped into the cold and didn't look back. The last sound I heard before the door closed was a soft, almost soundless click of a heart finally and irrevocably broken